All right. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Chalmers Courts East. How about those Zavala Mustangs? All right. Awesome. My name is Sylvia Blanco. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for the Housing Authority of the City of Austin. And welcome to this wonderful event. It's been, years in the making. And it's just wonderful to be able to come back together after too many years of being apart. So thank you all for being here. For our friends, our staff, our wonderful partners, thank you all for being here this morning. And I just wanted to give a quick kudos and thank you to Mr. Tomas Cano, the musical teacher for Zavala Elementary. And Samantha Kirk, the principal of Zavala. Thank you for your leadership. Well, I hope everyone was able to enjoy a breakfast taco or two up here with Pepe's Tacos, and we have a packed event this morning. So let's get this show on the road. So, of course, this is a very proud day for HACA and all of our team members. We are just so thrilled to have so many of our friends here and able to celebrate these two huge milestones this morning. Number one, the ribbon cutting for Chalmers Courts East. And number two, a ceremonial groundbreaking for Chalmers Courts West. So I hope that you'll be able to stay with us this morning for both of these great events. So this morning we will be hearing some brief remarks from several folks who have played very key roles in making this beautiful community happen. But before we hear from them, I do want to take just a quick moment to recognize some special guests in the audience. And that includes Jim Hargrove and his lovely wife, Carolyn, our former CEO of HACA. One of our commissioners, Dr. Tyra Duncan Hall, from our board of commissioners. Thank you, Tyra. And I believe we also have Sarah Norris, Stephanie Braun, and Darren Vicknair from Austin Energy in the group. Thank you for joining us. We also have several friends from HUD, from the HUD Fort Worth Regional Office, including Tamara Torres, our branch chief, and I believe Robert Johnson from the San Antonio Field Office was going to be joining us this morning. There you are. Several friends from City of Austin, Nefertiti Jackman, Mandy DeMayo from Housing and Planning. Thank you for joining. Amit Matwani, the chair of the City of Austin's Community Development Commission. Amit, thank you for joining us. John Michael Cortez with Google Fiber, thank you for your partnership. We also have Phil and Matt from Nelson Partners here. Thank you for joining us. And I can go on and on with all the wonderful partners that we have here this morning, from CIS, from Child Inc., from Family Elder Care, from Caritas. But we've got some wonderful speakers we need to hear from. And so with that, I just wanted to say a few quick remarks. For more than 80 years, the original Chalmers Courts served as a critical housing safety net for so many families. When Chalmers first opened in 1939, these public housing units were considered modern for their time. Indoor plumbing, running water, electricity, heat, and sturdy cinder block walls. But after 80 years, Chalmers residents deserved better. Amen. They deserve to live in modern, spacious, energy-efficient homes with amenities most of us take for granted day in and day out, like central air, a dishwasher, maybe some laundry facilities, just to name a few. So our Chalmers families were part of the planning every step of the way, from planning the community spaces down to the color of the flooring. Our resident voices were at the forefront of every decision that went into making this beautiful community. When a redevelopment project happens, residents inevitably have to be relocated during construction. And unfortunately, more times than not, they don't get to come back to enjoy the newly rebuilt property. But I am proud to share that through the multi-phase approach of this project, more than 89% of our legacy families remain right here in this community, never having to leave their neighborhood, their kids' schools, or their East Austin community, and that is phenomenal. Well done, Tiffany and CVR, folks. Now again, I can go on forever about this wonderful project, but again, we have some very distinguished speakers this morning. So at this time, I'd like to turn the podium over to HACA's board chairman, Mr. Carl Ritchie, a nationally recognized thought leader in the affordable housing industry. And HACA has been so blessed to have Carl on our board for more than 25 years. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Carl Ritchie to the podium.
Thank you, Sylvia. Pardon me. And good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Commissioners for the Housing Authority of the City of Austin, welcome. This is a very special day for the HACA family. And I must admit, for me personally, because there's a lot here that I've been pushing for that has come to fruition. Before I get into my prepared remarks, there's one other very important person who I want to recognize here. Pardon me, and that's Catarina Gonzalez. Catarina, you mind standing? Catarina is the Senior Housing Policy Analyst for Governor Greg Abbott. And when it comes to housing and policy, especially affordable housing policy, Catarina is at the center of those decisions that impact all of us statewide. So, Catarina, we want to thank you for being here with us today. And not only that, Catarina actually lives across the street. So she's a part of this community. She sees what we do. And so... Get up. So as some of you know, and some of you may not know, I actually grew up in public housing in Wichita Falls, Texas. So I know firsthand the difference that safe, stable, and affordable housing makes in the lives of very vulnerable individuals and families. It provided me with a critical safety net. It allowed me to go on and excel academically, and culminating with me getting a law degree at the University of Houston. The Pathways of Chalmers Courts represents not only new affordable housing, but also a new sense of pride for the families who live here. The families and children who live here walk with their heads held high, and they're proud to call Chalmers Courts their home. And while housing is a very critical element, we recognize that improving the quality of lives for families and individuals requires more than just a roof over your head and four walls that you can call home. At HACA, we've taken a holistic approach to helping our families. We understand that having health care as well as education on site does make a difference. And I'm just going to digress for a moment. I know I'm on a time schedule, but I'm going to digress for 1 second, Mike. For me personally, seeing this healthcare center that's across the street on our site is a really big deal, because I know how poor families have a hard time accessing health care. As a young kid, my babysitter accidentally, and it was an accident, dropped me, and I hit the frame of her bed and had a 6-inch scar on my back. Fortunately, had it been, it wasn't 2 inches over, because I may have been paralyzed. But I didn't get any health care treatment for that. When I was 16, I failed my driver's exam because I failed the vision exam. I didn't know I needed glasses. And so healthcare provides a vital part of helping kids excel academically. It's vital for mothers to get prenatal care and for our seniors to have a enhanced quality of life. So I'm excited that we are able to collaborate with Community Care to provide on-site housing. As Mike and as Jim can tell you, from the day I got on this board, that's one of the things I've always wanted, is to find a way to make sure we could have health care on-site, because I knew our residents would come here and the residents in the neighborhood would also come and access health care. So I know that to make this come true, it took a lot of meetings, a lot of planning, a lot of advocacy. So I want to acknowledge some of our partners who were involved in this. Carlton's and Company, Nelson Partners, Dunaway, CVR, as well as the City of Austin, the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, and so many, many more others. So on behalf of the Board of Commissioners, I extend a heartfelt thank you for helping create such a beautiful community that you see before us. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Ritchie. Next, we're joined by Mr. Cody Campbell, Director of Multifamily Programs with the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs, which played a very critical role in our ability to finance the construction of Chalmers Courts East through the Low-Income Housing Tax Credit Program. Please welcome Cody to the podium.
Good morning. Like Sylvia just said, my name is Cody Campbell. I'm with the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs, and I didn't get the memo about the dress code. So it's a little bit warm there. Still happy to be here. TDHC is just thrilled to be a partner on this investment. I think we gave an allocation of tax credits that really helped get this thing going. In exchange for that, I think we've got, what is it, Mike, 135 units? 158 units.
156.
A number of units are available to families with a variety of income levels, and I think we've got a 35-year affordability period on it. So this is a great investment for the state of Texas. One recognition that I would really like to make is that, at TDHCA we hear every day that building and developing housing right now is about as difficult as it's ever been. Costs are skyrocketing, supply chains are falling apart, workers are hard to find. So I think that everybody who was involved in getting these buildings built, everybody from the folks who laid the foundation and framed this thing out to the development team and everybody else that was involved really deserves a round of applause and some recognition for getting this thing done.
Thank you, Cody. Well, this beautiful property was built in partnership with none other than Carlton Companies, one of the best in the business. At this time, I invite Prentice Gary, CEO of Carlton Companies, to share a few remarks on this phased approach to the Chalmers Master Plan. Prentice.
Thank you, Sylvia. We are proud to be in partnership with HONCA toward the development of Chalmers East, and we've produced a pretty productive working relationship among ourselves. Sylvia Blanco, Mike Gerber, and Ann Gass, and it's been a real pleasure to work with them. It's been a pretty tough environment for everybody over the past 2 years, but we have made some great progress. Indeed, we're here to celebrate the completion of Chalmers East. From my understanding, it's 100% leased up already, and we are on the stage. Thank you. And I looked at the site this morning. We're already turning dirt on Chalmers West. I don't have to stand up here and tell you about how hot the rental real estate market is down here in Austin, Texas. It's very hot. So you're sitting on some very valuable property. HONCA, in its good judgment and in line with its mission and commitment, could have sold this for a big profit, but they didn't. They committed it for the preservation of affordable housing. Once you do that, your next step is to figure out what subsidies you can get to bridge that gap between the market rate housing and the affordable housing that you've targeted. It's so wonderful to be in a city like Austin, Texas, and for the city, as they did, to step up and provide various subsidies, including the sponsorship of our application to the state of Texas for low-income housing tax credits, and ultimately we were awarded an allocation, and that was the major subsidy that proved to fit into the capital structure to make this development possible. So thank you, Mayor Adler, and thank you, TDHCA, for those subsidies. Also, I think that to some extent you can look at Chalmers as an opportunity for all the residents to have some true quality housing equity, particularly for those residents that were originally here, had to move for a period of time, but using their ROFR, their right for as first refusal to return to this property, to return and live here. And that statistic of 90% is just outstanding. And I think that they will see and experience that true housing equity that's come about due to this development of Chalmers East, because it includes more than sticks and bricks, all the community services that go along with it. Now, I would like to take an opportunity to recognize some of the Carlton people. First, Steve Sibbles, he's the VP of Construction. You can't imagine what he went through during this two-year environment to get this thing built, but he did. I see Jeff Fuller. I see Jeff Fulenchuk sitting out there. He's a partner with Carlton, head of development. Will Henderson, Vice President of Affordable Housing. Beautiful point person for us. Larry Frazier, who leads up property management, is here today. But the key guy that's down here in Austin 24/7 that manages on a day-to-day basis this Chalmers East property as well as all the other properties is the Marlon Nix. Let's have it for Marlon. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for your commitment to Chalmers. Thank you to everybody.
So we've noticed we've got a little bit of a breeze, which is wonderful, but I think we're going to put this little cover here to help with some of that noise, the pops.
Should have done that earlier. Let me get the mic back up for you.
All right. So as you can see, we partner with the best, and healthcare is no exception, which is why we are thrilled to have Tara Trower, Chief Strategy Officer for Community Care, here to share a few remarks on the services that are coming to our Chalmers families and the greater East Austin neighborhood, literally steps away next to us, so in the very, very near future. So Tara, please come on up.
Good morning, everyone. I want to welcome you all on behalf of Community Care Health Centers. I am Jason Fournier, our president and CEO, had hoped to join us today, but had an unexpected conflict. So we were just here a month ago celebrating the groundbreaking on the new health center going in across the way. You can see the fences. We have started. Construction is happening. We have 27 health centers across the area, and while they're all special to me, this one is particularly so. This represents our first partnership with the public housing community and really exemplifies our vision of providing the right care at the right place at the right time. when we listen to our Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Nick Yagoda, one of the things that he always likes to remind us is that healthcare outcomes are really only 20% dependent on the medical visit itself. There are so many other factors, as the commissioner so eloquently mentioned, that really affect whether or not our communities have access to adequate and complete health care. That's transportation, that's childcare, that's education, all of these factors. And so having a health center that is part of this community, 5,000 square feet, that will have not only primary care, but also dental care, labs, a pharmacy, is so critical to maintaining and improving the health of the community here at Chalmers, as well as the surrounding community, which it will be open to also. And so it's just such a privilege to work with such dedicated, hardworking partners who've helped make this a reality. And I want to thank particularly Mike Gerber for his help, as well as all the others who have helped make this possible. We hope to open this fall and are very, very excited. I will say that one of the value propositions of being a community health center is that we not only serve the community, but we are part of the community. Our board is 75% patient-led, which means that the folks who we serve are also guiding our direction, everything from the hours that we are open to the services that we provide. And so I just want to thank you all so much for helping us do this work, and we're looking forward to serving this community in the very near future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tara. I would be remiss if I did not recognize our friends from ADAPT. Thank you for being here this morning. And don't go anywhere. And speaking of the health center that's coming just steps away, there's a beautiful rendering of it right over here. And what's really unique about this is we actually preserved 2 of our original Chalmers Courts buildings that is being repurposed into this health and dental clinic. So, thank you. So that is really exciting. It's a way of preserving our history while also providing some desperately needed health care services to our families in the greater community. So very exciting. In the words of our former CEO, Jim Hargrove, we would not be here were it not for our residents. That mantra continues to this day. And we know how important it is for our residents' voice to be front and center in everything we do. Our resident commissioner, Mary Apostolo, has been a tremendous advocate for her Chalmers neighbors and all of Hawkes families. And please, if you can help me in welcoming Mary to the podium. Come on up, Mary.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to our home, Pathways at Chalmers Courts. When I started serving on the Hawkes Board of Commissioners, I used to live right here, literally. My apartment was almost in that exact spot, in an 80-year-old cinder block building with no central air, no ceiling fans, narrow doors. But back then, I'd never thought this day would really happen, that my neighbors and I would live in such a beautiful place. Just look around. This is our home, and we are so proud to live here. We now live like everyone in Austin should live, in a safe, beautiful, affordable home with central air, modern appliances, and a little extra spring in our step when we tell people we live at Chalmers Courts. Thank you to Mayor Adler for appointing me to the Hawkes Board. This role has helped me find my voice and as a leader and advocate for my neighbors and all Hawkes residents, and it has been an honor. Thank you to Councilmember Renderia. and our city leadership and our state leadership for helping Haka get across the finish line here at Chalmers. It truly took a great amount of teamwork, but we made this dream come true. And I can't tell you how excited my neighbors at Chalmers are to be getting a community health care clinic right on the property later this year. This is a life-changing addition to our Chalmers community. Now we won't have to ignore our health problems. We'll be able to see a doctor or dentist or talk to a pharmacist, regardless of our income. And we can schedule an appointment knowing we can get there in just a few minutes from our own front door. This clinic is not only life-changing, but it can be life-saving. Again, welcome everyone to the brand new Chalmers Courts East, and I invite you all back for an even bigger party when we complete Chalmers Courts West next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. I also want to recognize State Representative Cheryl Cole. Thank you for getting this. We do have a chair for you right up here if you'd like to join us at the stage. Okay, I'll be calling on you in just a second, though. Next, I'd like to welcome Rosie Truelove, Director of Housing and Planning with the City of Austin. Rosie and her team have been incredible partners throughout our journey to make Chalmers East a reality. So please help me in welcoming Rosie to the podium.
Good morning. Thank you for inviting me to this celebration today. I've been with the City of Austin for about 24 years, but I've been with the Housing Department for about 6. And one of the first conversations that I can recall having was with Mike and Sylvia and Ann about Chalmers. And I'm so excited to be here today. I was excited to be here a few years ago when we opened Chalmers South. I'm more excited to be here today, and I can't wait until the next phase is done. But I really just love attending grand openings that celebrate new affordable housing, which is pretty good for me. Since I'm the director of the city's Housing and Planning Department, I get to go to my fair share of these things, and I love all of them. But today is a little special because it's a twofer. First, we get to celebrate the grand opening of Pathways at Chalmers Courts East, the second phase of a redevelopment of the Chalmers Court public housing community that was originally built in 1939. Renovated by the Carlton Companies and administered by the Housing Authority of the City of Austin, Chalmers East expands upon the recently completed Chalmers South, which made 86 units of deeply affordable housing in Austin. Chalmers East adds another 156 units of affordable housing to families with very low household incomes. This further expansion also makes possible on-site workforce development, a community care clinic for health and dental services, educational resources for residents' needs. Even the Boys and Girls Club of Austin will have an improved space on-site. Second, we're here to celebrate the groundbreaking of the Pathways at Chalmers Courts West, which is the third and maybe final phase of the series of renovations that, when finished in 2023, will transform the historic Chalmers community into 398 state-of-the-art units for mixed income affordable housing. That's an increase of nearly 250 more than existed here previously. Standing here with you all today, I can't help but share a collective civic pride at this significant step forward in achieving household affordability and equity in Austin. No one here needs reminding that Austin is one of the fastest growing cities in the country. Nor do we need to be reminded of the challenges that such growth has created for affordability, especially as the cost of rent and home ownership have hit all-time records. But Austin is a strong community, and we strive to be accessible for everyone, whatever their circumstances, their financial situations, their needs, or their abilities. Affordable housing is a fundamental component of that kind of community, and a space or a place where a person or a family can live, work, raise a family, and build a life. That is why developments like Chalmers are so important. And that's why partnerships between the Housing and Planning Department, the Housing Authority of the City of Austin, and developers like Carlton Companies are critical to expanding Austin's affordable housing inventory to meet demand and to face these challenges head on. I'm especially pleased that Mayor Adler and Councilmember Renteria are here today because we owe them so much thanks for their leadership and insight in these efforts. Along with other members of our City Council, they had the foresight to approve the city's first ever strategic housing blueprint in 2017, which was a visionary commitment to creating 60,000 affordable units in the next decade for the benefit of households earning $65,000 or less per year. The goal is to achieve that target through integrating policy initiatives, funding tools, and community partnerships like the one we are here celebrating today. Chalmers is a terrific model for what can be achieved. It's a shining example of what is possible when imaginative Austinites work together. And I am so proud and honored to be part of this celebration. Thank you so much for inviting me today, and enjoy your new home.
Thank you, Rosie. Now, Councilmember Renteria was planning to be here.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, he is here.
He snuck in.
Oh. Oh my God. Surprise. What? I thought you were welcoming a new grandbaby to the world. So thank you for joining us, and congratulations to your family. All right. Well, at this time, I want to turn it over to State Representative Cheryl Cole. Many of us remember State Representative Cheryl Cole from her distinguished service on the City Council for many years before being elected to District 46 in 2018. Representative Cole, thank you so much for your years of service and for your unwavering support of HACA's work to improve resident quality of life and create more affordable housing for our community. Please welcome State Representative Cheryl Cole to the podium.
Y'all sure know how to have a party. I bring you greetings from the great state of Texas. I have nothing to say but thank you for all your hard work in this remarkable dais of people who put in the effort to make Austin more livable and more affordable. I think it's a great asset that you've added health care to the facility, as it is also one of our greatest challenges in the region. God bless Texas. God bless Austin. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to jump up and say what a privilege it is to have Councilman Renteria here. Literally fresh from the delivery room. His daughter just gave birth about an hour ago. Little boy. 7 pounds, 2 ounces, still to be named. But he thought that being at Chalmers Courts, well, thank you, was so vital. I hope Lori's okay with you tonight. I got an extra couch. I have an extra couch for you at my house. Please welcome Councilman Renteria. He's been such a friend and has just done yeoman's work on this project. It means the world to us. Councilman Renteria.
Thank you. Yes, my daughter did. Unfortunately, she wanted to have a natural birth, but it had to be a C-section. So, but everybody's doing well, and I'm so happy. Thank you. This is such a great project here. Growing up here in East Austin myself, I lived here in Guadalupe neighborhood, but all my friends lived down here in this area. And there was such a stigma about living in the courts, and they just looked down upon people that lived here in the past. And I made it a goal when I got elected to the city council to really start working really hard on getting this project done here. I knew there was aging. There was a lot of problems with the old units that were here. Some of the restrooms were upstairs, and as our people aged and became seniors, it was very difficult for them to live in those kind of units. Plus, they had to have window units, which, it wasn't efficient. Wall heaters, which wasn't efficient. So when I got in, the first thing I did was I worked with Michael Gerber. He is one of the
best directors, and if he ever says I'm leaving, I'm going to make sure that we do everything to keep him here because he has done an outstanding job. I mean, he is great, and this is just the beginning. We're also working on Rosewood project. And then after that, we're going to do Santa Rita. So we're going to double in size to help our people here in East Austin and make sure that they get to stay here and live in this beautiful town. You know, it's getting so hard to stay in this town. It's so expensive to live here. You know, rent are just going out of the roof. My appraisal now is, I bought a house 43 years ago, was $21,000 that I paid for it, and now they said it's worth $945,000. Now that's just, you know, it's very hard to live here. You know, your taxes are really high here, and people are not going to be able to buy a house in this area. You know, it's just changing so quick, and we need to make sure that we keep our people here in East Austin. You know. Our people worked hard and made this town, you know, and we did the hard, heavy work, you know, the construction, the hotel workers, the restaurant workers, you know, and I tell people, I say, if you do not keep our people here, you're not going to have anybody to take care of you, you know, and no one's going to cook for you, and no one's going to take care of you, cut your grass, and no one's going to wash your dishes out there in the restaurant. There are not going to be any people. So this has always been my goal, is to create these type of housing here, all in the inner part of East Austin. And we're not going to give up any piece of land anymore. We're going to stay here and work hard, and we're going to make sure that these projects like this happens, and we'll keep our people here in the inner city and don't have to have them move all the way out to Buda and Round Rock and Georgetown, you know, so that we can have our workers here. So I really want to thank everyone, the city staff. They did an excellent job here. We had to work with other departments like Austin Energy to make sure that this project gets done on time. And I really want to thank all our city staff and the employees that were out there helping us out, and they're going to continue helping us out here in the future. Thank you.
So great to see everybody. It's wonderful to be able to be together in person. I want to especially thank the Haka team, all those good-looking people in the blue shirts. Thank you all. This is our collective success, and I'm so proud of the team that came together to make this all happen. So I recently had the opportunity to reread a book, All I Really Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten by Robert Fulghum. And he has lots of pearls of wisdom, but one of the things like, you know, how warm milk and cookies are good for you, and to share everything and to play fair. But one of my favorite points is when he says, when you go out into the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands and stick together. And in a very real sense, Chalmers reflects just that in this community, our community going out into the world to make some real change. We held hands, we rubbed elbows together, or Zoomed, or whatever it is we've done over the last couple of years. But we held hands for a common purpose and determined to make life better for these families. Our families, we stuck together. We see the results of that sticking together today. And it's my privilege to welcome all of you here as we celebrate the grand opening of Chalmers Courts East. It's hard to believe that 2.5 years ago we were literally sitting with Commissioner Apostolo, like right here, where her old unit used to be, with her little Chewini Gracie, and we were talking about what Chalmers could be. And to be here today to celebrate that vision coming to life is such a joy. But Haka's not stopping here. We're going to cut the grand ribbon at Chalmers Courts East in just a moment here, but I hope all of you will join us in walking across the street as we do the groundbreaking, a ceremonial groundbreaking for Chalmers Courts West. And as has already been noted, you know, the ground has already been pretty broken up as the frame up for the new Boys and Girls Club is happening, and as that property and as those buildings begin to take shape, I invite all of you to come back a year from now as we celebrate the grand opening of Chalmers Courts West and the completion of all three phases, this 5-year journey that we've been on, to have a complete Chalmers community. Sylvia's already expressed her thanks, but I want to say it again. Carlton has been the most wonderful set of partners. Our friends at Nelson, who created a beautiful design for this site, to our friends at the National Equity Fund, at Mason Joseph, and to our friends at the city, headed up by Rosie Trulove and Mandy DeMeo and Nefertiti Jackman and others, and Cupid Alexander and others who are doing just yeoman's work for the city. We've got the best city housing department ever. It's just an extraordinary group of professionals, and if you don't have the privilege or pleasure of getting to work with them, I hope you will, because we're very blessed in this community. I also want to thank our friends at HUD, who have done just a great job partnering with us and working with us to make this dream come true for this community. We would not be here were it not for the steadfast support of our elected leadership. Councilman Renteria has been a phenomenal friend of HACA, and he's pushed us, and he's been a neighbor here, and I'm just so filled with gratitude for all that he has done, and I know the residents share that as well. And sir, we owe you a tremendous debt of gratitude. When the book gets written, I think, on Mayor Adler's tenure, one of the largest chapters is no doubt going to be about his passion and commitment to Austin's lowest income communities and ensuring that they have access to high-quality, affordable housing. The mayor set the bar high, from advancing the Austin Housing Blueprint to Affordability Unlocked to meeting the needs of our homeless brothers and sisters. The mayor has brought everyone to the table. He's encouraged, he's cajoled, he's done everything he can to think outside the box and to get everybody sitting around the table to try to advance our city's housing and affordability challenges. I've never had a mayor spend an hour on the phone or on a Zoom call walking through some really sticky issues, not telling us what to do, not telling us to do this or to do that or to make that choice, just to think through the issue and to be a thought partner. He's mentored and he's taught and he's guided, and I've learned a tremendous amount. And I will tell you, he gave credit and took far less credit than he's really owed. And he has been a tremendous friend of this agency and to our residents. And I hope you'll join me in warmly welcoming our mayor, Steve Adler.
Thank you so much. I look up, and if I'm in a place with Mary Apostolou and Mike Gerber, I know it's going to be a good day. And we've had the opportunity to be in so many places for ribbon cuttings and for groundbreakings, to be in City Hall when we were giving approvals, when we were dealing with some not uncontroversial issues. And we try to avoid controversy on the city council. We're just not very good at it. But sometimes you have to wade in. Sometimes you have to push to get transformative action to be taken. Because the status quo is just so easy to persist. The inertia of the status quo is so hard to disrupt. But then you come to a place like this. This is beautiful. I am so excited for and congratulate the residents who are here with us today and their ability to invite us into their homes and into their community. I want you to know how important you being in our city is to this entire city. That your place in this city is earned through many years. Your place in this city is core to this city and who we are. One of the things that I think just feels so good about being in this place with this community is that when you're here, you feel like you're holding on to and preserving something and some bodies that are so important in our community. You know, several different speakers have talked about the difficulty we have in this city right now of having enough housing for everybody. When you don't have enough housing, the prices get bid up and rents are just going through the roof. You know, we built more housing per capita in this city last year than any city in the country, and it was not near enough. But when you're in this place, when you're in this community, when I go, Michael, to other Hakka communities, when I get to eat lunch at the annual lunch with the community members, you feel like you're holding on to and helping to preserve something that is part of who we are, and without which we're not Austin. You know, as prices go up, we're faced with the prospect of losing people. And it's the people that makes this place special. It's the people at all income levels that create the diversity that makes a city worth living in. It's the people at all income levels that create the friction that creates the innovation, that creates the art in our city. Austin is a city which creates art everywhere. Everywhere. There are cities that are on our trajectory ahead of us that weren't able to figure this out, that used to create art everywhere, and they don't anymore. I mean, they're grand cities, but they're cities that consume art. They don't create it. Well, this is a city that has said that will not happen here. And that's why it feels good to be in this community with these residents in their home. Because this is where we're pushing back and fighting back and saying, not in our city. I mean, the list of people to thank for this beyond the people who have invited us to be with them today, you've heard go so many times. I am proud to be standing here with my co-employees at the city of Austin, Rosie and Mandy. When you look at what they've been able to achieve, not just them, but the entire housing departments, and it's interdepartmental. I mean, it's everybody. It's Austin Energy. It's everybody. The numbers of units that we've been able to put on the ground and are coming soon. The number of units that are going to be populating the stations, the Project Connect when it gets built out. Everybody focused in the same direction. I'm proud to be with them. I'm proud to be here with the Hakka team. I wish I had a blue t-shirt too. But the sense of community that you guys are able to create in these places is just wonderful. And Michael Gerber is like one of the outstanding stars in this community, one of the civic heroes in this community. We have the best housing authority director in the country in Michael Gerber. I'm real proud to be here with Cheryl Cole, who was the champion of affordable housing and pushed through the initial bond elections, took us through some dark days when this community was trying to figure out how it was and where it was with respect to that. And it has been an immense honor to serve these 8 years with my colleague, Council Member Renteria, who on our council has been a champion for affordable housing, who has never let me forget the importance of beginning every sentence and ending every sentence with the word affordable housing. And if I was saying a sentence where that didn't fit, then I was saying something that just really wasn't important to be said. But it's been an honor to serve with you and with everybody. You know, I'm getting really close to the construction folks that are here every time and repeatedly on these projects. This is an entire community that is making this happen because we are in a race. We're in a race, right? prices are continuing to go up, and we need more supply. We need prices to come down. We need projects like this. We are in a race because we are losing people today. We are in a race. But while we're in a race, it's really nice to be able to be in a place where the race is being run well. Congratulations to the residents. Thank you so much for inviting us to be with you. Let me thank the state folks, because this does not happen without policies of the state that promote and push affordable housing. The work that you are doing with us in this community, our permanent supportive housing, and helping us take people off the streets and out of tents and giving them housing too, does not happen without those policy decisions. So a community like ours, where we know that, looking at San Francisco and Seattle and LA and Portland, that will be us if we're not able to get ahead of these issues. So special thanks to the state folks that are with us. It is so good to be with everybody here today. Mary, I see you as I gather here today, and I know it's going to be a good morning. Thank you.
Thanks a ton, Mayor. Appreciate those words. Again, thank you all for being here. We couldn't do what we do were it not for partnerships. So it's become a tradition at HACA to express some thanks to the several major partners that we've had. And while there are many partners here assembled today, 3 have really been key to us, and we've been working with very closely over the last year, and we will honor them with with a contribution. And I want to ask our friends from ADAPT, with Bob Kafka here. Bob, come on up. Come on by. If you're not familiar with ADAPT, ADAPT is doing amazing work to promote independence for persons with disabilities. And the partnership is proud to present ADAPT with a check for $2,500.
I want to say a few words. First, thank you very much for the contribution. We're a small nonprofit. But one of the things that ADAPT has been working on is accessible, affordable, integrated housing. And our first interaction with the Housing Authority, which many times disability groups are protesting, was with Mr. Hargrove, an ex-Marine and a bureaucrat. And all of a sudden we found out we were one of his favorite organizations. It was a shock. And then we were somewhat nervous when it was handed over to Mike Gerber, who we had done protests when he was at the Texas Department of Health Authority. So he said, oh, no.
He threw stuff at us. He threw red tape.
And he said, oh, no, what's going to happen? But I just really want to reiterate what the mayor just said about community. You know, we in ADAPT talk about family and community, and you never think of bureaucracies like housing authorities having that family and community feeling. And our interaction over a decade has been nothing but family, community, and love. And I just really want to thank for all the people with disabilities, because low-income housing is one of our highest priorities. We're like 17% of the median income. And so that's why accessible, affordable, integrated housing and Chalmers is just unbelievably affordable, accessible, and integrated. So thank you very much and appreciate it.
Another major partner of ours has been Boys and Girls Clubs, and I think they have a representative here today. Oh, of course, yeah. Hey. Gentlemen's job of moving around as we took down their original Boys and Girls Club to rebuild, and they've been moving they're now over at Trower South in a very undersized space, but we're looking forward. You see the frame up going for what's going to be quite a large Boys and Girls Club coming in just about a year's time. So congratulations, thank you for the partnership, and who's up to say a word?
I just want to thank you on behalf of Gordon Butler, our new CEO. who couldn't be here today. Today's his third day on the job. So I'm here instead, but I just want to say thank you to the partners here at HACA, to the city, and everybody who's involved, to the residents here. It's a unique opportunity just to have a club just specifically for Chalmers residents and the people in this community. So we're thankful for that and look forward to just working with you in the future and everything we can do to help continue this community. Thank you.
And last but not least, as you know, the kids at Zavala did an extraordinary job this morning. We are so committed to what's happening over at Zavala, which is such a high-performing elementary school. They're gifted to have incredible leadership. Their principal and assistant principal are here today. Ms. Kirk, would you like to come forward and say a quick word? And thank you again for all you do for the kids.
I wasn't expecting to speak, but I've been at Zavala for 32 years. One of my former students, she said hi to me this morning. So this community is obviously very important to our school. The double capacity is also very important, that we can continue to have students attend a neighborhood school, which we love, of course, and the historical value of our school. So thank you. Boys and Girls Club is amazing for our kiddos and helping out with our kids that get to attend that. So we appreciate all of your help too, because it really makes a difference for our school. And this is my lovely assistant principal, Tamsa Michaela. She and I started being principals right during COVID, so it's been fun.
Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. When I started 10 years ago, this coming Labor Day, the first thing I did when I started, Jim Hargrove was actually sitting at the desk when I walked into the office on my first day. And he looked at me because when I worked at the state, I had to always wear ties, like our friend is from TDHCA. And I decided I wasn't going to wear ties, wear khakis, and wear a jacket on. And Jim looked at me and he said, "You dressing like that?" And I said, "Yep." And he said, "Okay." We ran around the building for about 15 minutes, and then we got in this truck, and we drove over to Chalmers. And Jim talked to me about the importance of being at the properties, visiting with the families. But also he told me the story about how when he first started at HACA 15 years earlier, this property was boarded up. This property was not fully operational. People were not in community and working as a community to try to create a better life for the residents. Jim got this property open. Jim got this property performing. Jim got the agency focused on where it needed to be with those families. And so we're grateful for Jim's leadership in setting the tone. So many of the HACA team are still here from the time that Jim was here, including so many members of my senior leadership team, which has been a real joy and privilege. So we're really building on the foundation that Jim helped to pour. So as we set up the ribbon here to cut the ribbon, we're going to let Mary do the honors with Mayor Adler and Councilman Renteria. I'd love for Jim to come and join in cutting the ribbon in the center. And thank you all for being here today. And please join us across the street as we go to cut the ribbon, or to go move a shovel of dirt.
Thanks for sticking with us this morning here on KXAN Live as we brought you that news conference there in ribbon cutting at Chalmers Court East, a new affordable housing development in East Austin. We're going to end our stream now and let you know that there will be a groundbreaking for a new project in that area, Chalmers Court West. Difficult for me to say at this moment, but you can read more about both of those projects over on KXAN.com and access that information as well on the KXAN News app, so please download that if you haven't done so already. Thank you all again for watching here this morning. We will see you back here throughout the day with other updates. Hope to see you then. Everybody take care.